All right, welcome back to another Dolphin Computer Service video. Short one today. I'm still working on the other video for the E14 laptop by Lenovo. It's a ThinkPad. Got a little tied up here at work because I do have an announcement to make. We will be moving locations. We will be still not finalized yet, looking for another place, but I will have a more permanent address. It'll be somewhere in a warehouse where I can keep all my stuff and actually have a more proper place to work on computers and service stuff and keep a better inventory, a larger inventory, most definitely. So that's about, that's just a quick announcement. Once I finalize a place, I will post it on my Facebook page. I will post it on all my social medias, including here, and I'll make a video about the tour of the place, so you guys can also see what I am seeing as well. So this video is about some of the common adapters that you should have at your home or at your office. So we're going to start off right here with a USB hub. We have here, this one is a USB 3 hub. You can tell because it's the blue port. A USB 2 device will also work in here as well as USB 1.1. It'll just work at the USB 1.1 device will obviously work at the USB 1 speed. And you can plug this USB 3 into a USB 2 slot, but then it'll only work at the USB 2.0 speed. So, if you need a USB 2 hub, it's better to get a USB 2 hub. So, again, you can pick these up basically anywhere. In fact, the Staples and Office Depot, there's usually like a $5 section where you can pick up one of these for $5 or less. So this is definitely something you need to have in your office, because there's nothing bad about having too many USB ports. In fact, you can never have enough USB ports. And two, some computers are, don't have enough, or they're in awkward locations. So with this, you can actually have a USB port where you actually need it. So to go along with the USB hub, we have, this is a 2.0 one exactly, but they do make 3.0 ones, is a USB extension cable. So there's a male end on one end and a female end on the other, and it would plug in like that. And then now you can extend it to wherever you need. If you're doing a lot of data transfers, you really don't want like something like this, because this will, the longer you go, the shorter the slower the speed tends to be. So, if you're plugging in like a hard drive, that you need all the data to get in and out as fast as possible, definitely try not to do this. But because believe it or not, there is a limit to the cable length on USB devices. But, if you're only plugging in like a mouse or a keyboard, or, something that you don't really care for speed, definitely by all means, plug this in, and, it'll give you access to wherever you're, like for my example, my computer is down below me. So I have one of these. In fact, this is the one I use to plug in my microphone, and the microphone is USB 2.0. So it doesn't really matter all that much. So in here, we have some common display adapters. We have a mini display port to HDMI, and then we have DVI to HDMI. So you don't really have to keep too many of these, just a couple of them. In fact, these are the kind of things that you actually just want to buy when you need them. They actually have cables that already have them built into. But having one of these is always nice, especially for the laptop people, that they're always traveling. You don't know what you'll be connecting into. There's different ones of these. You can buy, a mini display port to VGA. You could buy a VGA to HDMI. There's a bunch of adapters. You just get the one you need. They can be in this form, which is a solid form, or they have like the little dongle where you can twist it. You can bend it to where you need, and it gives a short little extension for, in case you just need those extra couple of inches. So then here, I like these a lot, because you already have a bunch of cables. Chances are you probably have a whole box of cables, and they convert cables that you already have into connectors that you actually need. So let's start off here. We have a USB-A to USB-C. With these, disclaimer, you have to be careful with all of these, because some of them only do power. So like they'll only charge your device, but not transfer data. So you have to make sure you get one that transfers data as well. Or if you only need it for power, then just get the one for power. So this one, it plugs in here, and now it converts your USB-A device into a USB-C device, so you can plug in, you know, let's say you have a USB-C to USB-C cable, so now you can get your photos or your documents off of your phone or a flash drive that has that. That's what this converter does. So then we also have USB-C to USB-A. So you would plug it in the USB-C port, and now you can plug in a regular USB-A device, and you will have functionality again. So these are always dandy to have because it never fails. You have what you need, but at the same time, you don't have what you need. So then here we have USB-C to micro USB. This one is an example of one that only does power. This is a right angle one. Like this one, it would actually be used for a webcam, not a webcam, correction, a dash cam, where you would plug it into a USB port just to supply it electricity so it doesn't have to run its internal battery all the time. And then we have the USB, the micro USB to USB-C. This one does do data, and it's nice because we all have a bunch of micro USBs, and with the new phones, especially for your Android people that have USB-Cs, you know, this converts your old cables into something new. It's a lot cheaper than getting, you know, buying a whole new cables, and it's also more environmentally friendly because you don't have to throw them out. It's less e-waste. You already need what you have. So this is actually perfect. I would use these for when I had a Note 10. I would actually use this to be able to plug into my car and get Android Auto for my car. Then we have the Lightning to USB-C. This is very handy. It's not very necessary, but very handy for, you know, when you need to plug in like your iPad just to charge it really quick or to top it off. And you only have a USB and you only have a Lightning cable, but with this adapter, you can go from Lightning to USB-C. I don't remember if this one does data as well. I don't remember, but again, if you need data, make sure that you get the one with data. And then vice versa, we have USB-C to Lightning. So let's say you have this one with iPhones, it's hit or miss, and with the older tablets as well that use the Lightning port. You may have like a USB-C hub, but you don't have, but your iPad doesn't have, you know, a USB-C. Like the regular education iPad or the older iPads use a Lightning still. So that way, you can convert the Lightning to USB-C, and then you can use your USB-C in a USB-C connected hub to display or, you know, plug in whatever you need. So definitely a whole lot cheaper than buying, you know, a specific Lightning adapter, and definitely a lot more eco-friendly too. So like I said, this is a short video. These are just some of the common adapters that I think you should have in your office or your home. So that way, you know, when you need something, you can, instead of having to go out in a rush or in a panic to get something, you already have it. Definitely you'll want these before you need it, because some of these, like the Lightning to USB-C, and the micro USB to USB-C, like some of these you can only order online, or they're very expensive in person. So definitely it's always a nice to have before a situation comes up. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one.